Okay, welcome back to another episode of the Dog Bus. Today is a hot day. It's like 87, but it is Southern California, so that's not too random. But for dogs, that could be pretty hot. And the topic is to keep your dogs cool in the heat. The very obvious is water. Lots and lots of water. Make sure they keep hydrated, because without if they get dehydrated, it can lead to a lot more problems. So always keep their water bowl, always full. As much as exercise is a key to a tired and happy dog, during the hot times, it's just better not to walk them. The reason being is, it'll burn their exercise, give them exercise and burn their energy, but you are risking them burning their pads. Unless first we say that you walk them early in the morning when the sun hasn't been out, or at night when it's late. But I'd say from the hours of like 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m. and even maybe 7 p.m. I wouldn't even walk your dog. The main reason is that's if that sun's beating down on that concrete or asphalt, whatever you're walking them on, all day, they're likely to burn their pads. So keep them inside. If you have AC, perfect. If you don't, water. Constantly water. You don't want to risk dehydration, because that'd be a nice large vet bill. You're going to put them on IV fluids and all that stuff. They don't want to eat, lethargic, all sorts of things. Another thing you could do is get a cot-style bed. And what that does is it pretty much puts them off the ground when they lay down. So even if there's a nice breeze outside, they at least get it underneath their body, as opposed to just laying on, say, like your carpet inside. There's no airflow to go underneath them to circulate. So they're basically just laying in a hot place. And that's why, say, like if you have tile floor, that dog is going to move multiple times, because underneath them just constantly keeps getting hot. So they have to find a new place that's cool. But if you get a cot, they aren't likely to move around too much, because they have a nice little circulation underneath them. You can also do like what we used to do with our husky, get one of those cooling mats, the gel cooling mats. We used to put ours in the freezer to freeze it, and then put it on the cot, because then what that did is it had a little bit of cool air underneath, and sometimes underneath the cot would even do it, because then the cool pad and then the cool air would flow up into his coat. But we stopped doing that a while back. Yes, you can put ice in your dog's water. We do it all the time. Most dogs will eat ice like it's nothing. Other dogs won't touch it, and it'll just melt and keep your dog's water cold, which is good. You'd want that. And ice is water, so once it melts, it actually will raise the level of that water bowl. And when you raise the level of the water bowl, you're not needing to fill it as much, and it'll stay cool. So you fill the water bowl up, not all the way, maybe like almost to the top, and then you can then put the rest in ice. And what that does is, over time, as they drink the water, it's cold water, and then the levels will drop, and then the ice will melt, and then the levels will raise again, and it'll still be cool water. So that's always a good benefit. Just keep your dogs hydrated. That's the number one thing. Is just dog's hydrated. Another thing, so if you're gonna go out and take your dog with you in the heat, what you need to think about is, are you going somewhere that's dog friendly? The main reason is, if you go somewhere that's not dog friendly and you're just gonna, you know, leave your dog in the car, there's no point to bringing your dog. Say you're going, you know, you're taking your dog in the car to go to the store real quick. They can't go in, but you need to roll those windows down. I mean, you've seen all the videos, like PETA does all these videos now. A bunch of people have done them. You know, sit in the car with the windows rolled up and see how hot it gets. It gets hot, like really hot. 70 degrees outside, the car's gonna get easily like 100 degrees, easily, just sitting in the sun. So you want to make sure that if you are going to take your dog and you are going to take him somewhere where you can't go in with you, leave the windows down. Just leave them down. Because you'll have one of two things will happen. One, you don't roll the windows down all the way or enough, and the dog will, you know, get heat stroke. That's not something you want. Two, someone will break your window. People will do that now. People won't hesitate to break a car window to get a dog out. It's been in the news. They'll do it. If you leave the windows down, I risk someone trying to steal stuff. The likelihood of someone trying to steal stuff with a dog in the car is a little less, because you don't know what that dog's going to do. The dog could attack you for, you don't know that. It might not, but the person, they won't know that. So it's better just to leave the windows down. So until next time, see you later from the dog bus.